then. How's it going, everybody? One person so far. How you doing? How you doing? Don't know how many people will show up to this live stream, but I thought I'd get back to it. It's been about 4 months since the last live stream, so thought we'd jump back into it, because it has been a while. Everything looks good. Alright. Yeah, I thought we'd just chat, see how things are going. How's everybody doing? See what's up. Play some non-copywritten music.
Life is just all that I know. Yeah, you got something I don't know. Why you out there telling secrets? We were right here before. You got something, I got more.
Let me know how the volume is on the music and my voice so I can adjust it accordingly. Please let me know, because it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so let's see. Well, in any case, we got one viewer. How you doing? How you doing? Sorry, it's been a while since I've been out doing live streams, man. But let's see. Let's talk. What's going on in chat? What's up with you? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on in your life? What's happening with you in coronavirus? Crazy world we live in. What is going on? Let me know how you guys are dealing with it. It's brutal. It's tough. It's, you know, it's hard on families, it's hard on the kids, it's hard on, you know, the education system for these poor kids. It's like a lost year for them, and even kids, you know, graduating college, high school, missing out on all that stuff, you know, grad night, prom, graduation. It's just, it's very sad. But we'll get through it, you know. Let me know how it's going on your guys' end. Because, at least on my end, it's not too bad. You know, I'm stuck in the hotel for another 2 weeks. But I don't go anywhere anyway, so ain't too bad. You know, with liver disease, I can't take a chance on corona being fake. You know, I just don't have that luxury of conspiracy theory and pretending it's hogwash. You know, it's not a chance I'm willing to take. So just hoping it ends. Just lock us down or leave us alone. Just, it's not that hard. Just lock us down. You've already destroyed the economy and you didn't fix it. Lock us down. Screw the economy. Let's get all well. And then start over, you know? This is like, we're going almost on 10 months now. This is what started in March, but technically started in like December of the year before in Japan, but they didn't even tell us for like a couple months. In any case, the world is upside down, topsy-turvy, and I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you guys are staying positive, because it's not easy to stay positive in times like this, but we have to try, you know. We just have to look towards the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, the end of the road of this pandemic. And hopefully, you know, with this vaccine that they just came out with, I heard of some side effects in Europe, but I only heard of one lady having a side effect here in the United States, where I live. Besides that, I mean, it seems to be going okay. We'll just see how it goes, and pray for the best. And I pray about it many times a day, just hoping that, you know, our nurses and our healthcare workers are just taken care of and just watched over, and that this vaccine, I was kind of scared, you know, giving the vaccine all to like the healthcare workers. It's like, what if something happened? So I'm just praying and hoping that you know, doesn't happen, and so far it hasn't. So I mean, that's good. That's good. That's good. But you know, I don't know. I was sitting here going, you know, I'm bored, sitting at the hotel. I thought I'd chuck up a live stream. I haven't done it in 4 months. And when I was doing it, it was gaming. So this is the first time we're doing a live stream. Just you and me. And we got one person watching right now. And that's cool with me. You know, it's fine with me. I'm blessed. I'm grateful to you, viewer who is watching. And anyone who watches this in the future, I love you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. I need it. I love you. Please subscribe. Please, it's free. Just subscribe. But in any case, I'd like to know, you know, how you guys are feeling. What's something that you're passionate about? What's something that's a hobby? What's something that you wake up, you know, and are excited for? Let's talk about happiness, positive, you know, some good in the world instead of this morbid, decrepit coronavirus, you know? What else, you know? What else is going on in the world other than this? All I hear. But let's change subjects to something more positive. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the vlogs, but my health is doing well. We're doing great on, you know, views. Subscribers are going up. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So always, if you're a beginner YouTuber, content creator rather, like I am, you just stay positive and just know that it's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't let, you know, analytics bog you down. Because, you know, as long as you're consistent, as long as you keep doing what you do and doing what you love, and if you love doing this, then it'll work out. It just takes a long time, but it'll work out. Just have faith, and just make content that you enjoy making, and be authentic and be yourself, and people will see that and respond to that. Because I don't put on a facade, I don't pretend to be somebody else, I'm me. And if you like me, you subscribe and you enjoy my content. If you don't, perfectly fine. There's 7 billion people in the world, we can't all get along, and that's fine. But I hope to at least reach and touch a few people during my journey here on YouTube. So, as long as you're enjoying the ride with me, that's all I can ask for. Because I love what I do. I don't get paid to do it, and I don't care. I love it. It's a fantastic outlet. It's great for coping if you have stress, anxiety, just to look at a camera and just talk. If you're not a big fan of, like, you know, diaries or journaling, just talk to a camera, and even if you don't upload it, just like, it's cathartic, you know. Just buy a $20, $30 webcam. OBS software is free, you know, and you can do like your own diary, like a video diary, you know, and just keep it for yourself. You know, I did that for a little bit when I was going through my thing, and it's cathartic. It's good for you. It's good therapy. Whatever you're into, whether it's art, you know, just always be positive. Don't ever go to bed angry, and know that life is like the ocean. It's got ebbs, it's got flows, it's got calm waters, and it's got tsunamis. So take every day as a blessing and with a grain of salt, because this week could be great, next week might not be, but the next week might be great. So don't worry about it. Just enjoy the moment, be positive, and know that whether you believe in a higher power or not, something or somebody's looking out over you, and you're gonna be just fine. Just stay strong, stay positive, and kick ass. Try not to curse. What is this music? Non-copyright music for streams. You're cursing in my freaking live stream. I'm so sorry. What the heck? Are you kidding me? I very much apologize for that. I have it turned down so low. I don't. Yeah, I can't hear the music over my own dang voice. Goodness, sorry about that. In any case, whew. Yeah. So in any case, what's up? You know, it's weird to do a live stream. I've never done a live stream without playing a video game, so I'm kind of like racking my brain. But I appreciate this one viewer right here. I have no clue what in the hell I am doing, but it's fun and I'm having a blast. So, you know, I don't know. That's why if people would jump in chat, we could, you know, bring up a topic, we could talk about it. I can give you my opinion, you can give me your opinion. If you got any suggestions, you know, I'm here for, let's call it 11 PST. About an hour, another hour and 4 minutes, maybe a little longer. We'll see how it goes, depending on how it goes. Except I've already run out of shit to say. 10 minutes in. 12 minutes and 7 seconds in, but as it says, the older I get, the better I used to be, and once you get to be my age, it's all downhill. Yeah, 28's a bitch of a year. I'm blessed. I'm so grateful. Even if you don't have much, do you know how many things you have? You got your eyes, you got your hearing, you got your fingers. You can pick something up. You can feel it, you can smell it, you can taste it. You gotta be grateful that you can see, you know, that you can walk. Because we don't take it for granted, but we overlook these billions of blessings that we've been given by whatever you believe in. You know, we're just gotta really just appreciate the fact that you can see me. I can see this computer screen, the camera, you know. I can hear this crap music. You know, you just gotta be grateful for the things that you don't think about. Did you eat today? Be grateful that you had food today, because some people didn't. Did you wash your hands today at a faucet? Many, probably millions of people don't have a faucet. They have to go to the river, go to the creek, get a bucket. Be grateful for the things you overlook. To flush a toilet? Imagine not being able to do that. That's a lot of people. That's the way it just is. So we're blessed. So just be grateful when things get rough. Look at your day. From the moment you woke up, you could see you had something to, maybe you ate breakfast, or you were able to brush your teeth at the sink. You know, have breakfast, have a cup of coffee, get something to drink, right it from the fridge. Fridge to the stove, to the microwave, however you know. And then we complain about our first world problems, you know. So just try to put things into perspective and put yourself in someone else's shoes. Whether it be from another country, 7,000 miles away, or that poor homeless guy you saw yesterday when you drove home off the freeway. You're blessed. You're lucky that you're on your phone right now, an iPhone, or on your computer, like, watching this. You're lucky. We're lucky. We're very blessed. We're very lucky for all this. So I just don't want anyone to take it for granted. Because we all get, you know, bogged down by life. You know, It's understandable. Of course. Life's not easy. No one ever said it was gonna be. But when things get rough and hard, namaste, take a deep breath, and just open your eyes and look around and just realize you're in a room, you're in a building, you're in a house or an apartment. You're not in some mud hut with thatched roofs. Like, we're blessed. And those people, they're living their lives and they're having probably just a wonderful time, and it's just a different type of lifestyle. But we couldn't, I just can't imagine when the Wi-Fi goes down, I lose my shit. You know? But that's a first world problem that we have to realize is a first world problem. When there's a blackout, a lot of millions of people, when the sun goes down, the lights are off. It's just the way it is. That's how it was for hundreds of civilizations, been around for 100,000 years, and we've had light bulbs for what, like 100? I'm probably gonna get blasted in the comments. I don't know, like 150 years, 100 years. I don't know. See, but in any case, it's all about perspective. It's all about how you. This is not. This is a copywritten song. This video's. I mean, I'm not monetized, but I was trying not to put my last vlog. I had music and I said, screw it, copyright it. I don't care. But I'm trying to make content that's not going to get copywritten. How is this? This is. I mean, I hope it's not copywritten, because if I get monetized someday, I'd like to make a little money. But if everything I have is, like, my TikToks obviously are all copywritten. And that's fine. I knew that doing that. I knew that with my last vlog. So with this live stream, I was like, okay, Spotify, non-copywritten music. So it pulled up, non-copyright music for Twitch streams. I'm on YouTube, but it is a playlist, whatever. But I have this song in some of my playlists, so I didn't think this would be non-copywritten, but hopefully. In any case, who gives a shit? As I like to say, well, I can't say it because I'm trying to get monetized. It starts with an F and ends with an it. F it. But in any case, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just happy. I'm always happy. I don't know why. I'm just always happy. I was miserable. I used to be such a miserable human being. Not anymore. After my health, whatever, y'all know. You put life in perspective and wake up every morning, and it's a choice. You wake up every morning and you can be miserable and pessimistic, or you can be an optimist and glass half full. Because remember, when you approach a situation, whether it's positive or negative, if you come at it with a negative attitude and a pessimistic attitude, you're going to get pessimistic results. But if you come at it with an optimistic, open-minded attitude, worst case scenario, in my opinion, is you find a neutral ground and you're good. It's the point I made in my last vlog, so I'm kind of reiterating. If you had already watched that, I'm just reiterating the same points, but I believe it firmly. I wake up every morning like that, like it's a choice. I understand clinical depression is a real thing, of course. But if you just wake up and it's all about the chemicals you decide to release in your brain. If you smile when you wake up and you say life is great, today's gonna be awesome, I kick ass, I rock, I'm the best, then how can your day, or at least the next hour, be bad, Yes, all situations are different, but if you wake up and go, my life's miserable, I hate where I live, and my job sucks, well, I'm pretty sure the rest of your day is not gonna go well. But if you at least say, I'm lucky I have a job, even though it's not my favorite. I'm lucky I have this apartment or house, even though it's not my favorite. I'm blessed. So if you get what I'm saying, come at it with that kind of perspective. And I just think like that's how I turn my day from neutral to optimistic and positive. That's just what I do. So I'm just trying to give words of encouragement and my forms of coping skills and my type of attitude is just what I want to share with my community, you guys. Take it or leave it. Take it with a grain of salt. Throw it in the trash. Or do with it as you wish. It's just my feelings, and I won't be offended if you totally disagree. It's just my opinion, and you know, everyone's got an opinion. And what's this saying? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, and they all stink. But I'm just here to spread positivity and not negativity. I'm not here to be hurtful or negative or any of that. I just want to see you guys smile, and seeing you guys smile makes me smile. You know, when I get a message from someone that's gone through like a liver situation, and I can talk to them. I've spoken to a few people for hours, if not days, and the fact that my video like either impacted their life or their just day is the entire reason I do this. You know, not for just the people with the liver problem, but anyone. If I can just put a smile on someone's face, one person a day, I'm happy. I'll be happy. That's all I want. Just to bring joy, to bring positivity, to bring light. Because it's COVID or no COVID, life is rough. But that's why I'm here. Try to bring some light, try to bring some positivity. Sorry. I had a thought, and then it just went out the other ear. It's kind of hollow up here right now. Oh yeah. So, we're still working on this channel. We're growing. We're gonna get there. And eventually, I want to make a second podcast with a new good friend I just made. So hopefully we'll get a podcast off. That would be really cool. That'd be really dope. So hopefully that'll happen. I'm really hoping that happens. And then before that, I had planned to, when and if this channel eventually does well, I'd like to create a secondary channel, like I said, along with the podcast, so 3 channels, but another channel basically about my beliefs. And I know it's not for everyone, and I'm not here to cram Jesus down anyone's throat. But for those who are interested, I'm going to make a secondary channel eventually down the road about that. So that's just in the works. But that's definitely not something, I mean, like when I do my vlogs, of course I'm going to mention Jesus because he's like my best friend, but I'm not here to force any form of ideology or religion on anyone. To each his own. I respect and totally respect anyone's religion, culture, of course. But I'm going to make another channel just for those who are interested or who, you know, that's just what I promised him. So that's what I'm going to do. So, in any case, I want to show you guys this. My sister, my beautiful, magnificent sister. Sorry. Before we changed our name to Jagerfly Dream Vlogs, it was Jagerfly Game. Is this music too loud? I'm feeling like it's a little loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. Sorry. Yeah. So before Jagerfly Dream Vlogs, it was Jagerfly Gaming. So I did gaming content, and she painted me this for my birthday, which was November 30th. So today's the 19th, so 19 days ago. See if I can try to see how it looked. Okay, there you go. And look at that. Look at this. There you go. That's level. And then look at how she did the Instagram. Look at that. How? See if I can get it to like focus. Isn't that crazy? She's so talented. I love it. She was like, it's not perfect. I go, it's perfect. And any imperfection, which I can't find, it makes it more perfect because you made it with love, and that's the best gift I could ever ask for. She supports what I do. She loves that I found a passion. My whole family is, you know, really supportive about this, and it's been a blessing because I'm sure a lot of people like my mom does not understand it at all, but she was a thespian, an actress, a model, you know. So she kind of gets that part, but she doesn't get what YouTube... She gets TikTok a little, but she watches cute animals, but she doesn't get YouTube. And that's fine. I said, you don't need to get it. Just support it. And she's like, I support you 1,000,000,000%. I'm like, that's all you gotta do. Just, you know. She's... My mom and my sister are very supportive of this, so I'm hoping with your guys' support and your love that we can get those subscribers to eventually monetization, and just so I can keep doing this forever. Like, there's nothing I've ever wanted to do more. I wanted to be a cop for a long time, and I was in school to be a police officer, and then my father passed away, and I I chose to move to help take care of my grandfather, who was 96. Well, he was 97 when he passed away 2 months ago. August? September, yeah, 3 months ago, at 97. But my mom was taking care of him, so I just felt like the obligation. But I don't know. I'm making excuses. I didn't finish school. But life was kind of, you know, ups and downs. But YouTube is just... I don't know. I can't believe like this is a thing. Like it's such a beautiful thing that when I first started with the gaming, I'd film a game for like an hour, and then I would edit it. In 1 hour, took about between 5 and 7 hours of editing, so it was entertaining, and it would be maybe like a 30-minute video. And I hated editing so much. I hated it. So the first time I tried YouTube for like a straight 3 months, consistently every day, uploading every day, if not 2 times a day, for like 2 months, and editing 8 hours a day, or 5 hours a day, you know, plus filming it, plus scheduling, and then you have like 20 subscribers, you know, it's like, it does weigh on you, so I understand it. This is my 3rd attempt, and I'm not quitting this time. I'm not quitting, because now I love editing, because I know what I'm doing now. So it's much more, it's a lot more, it is, I can't use words right now. It's much more seamless to edit now than it was then. Before it was very grueling. And for anyone who's never edited, and I'm not a computer person, I'm not at all. I'm 28, but I don't know how these things work, but if I know the software, like, then I finally picked it up, and I learned it, and I love it. There's nothing I want more to do than pick up a camera, film it, plug in the memory card, and edit, and then make the thumbnail, and do all of it. Every aspect of YouTube is beautiful. Like, I love it. You know, and this past month or month and a half, the feedback in not as much comments, but in the views and the thumbs ups and the subscribers have been, you know, like 2 a day for like a month now. Sometimes it's 4 a day, sometimes I'll lose 3 in a day, sometimes it's 2 in a day, sometimes it's 2, 2, 2, lose 1, 2, 2, 2, lose 1, 4, lose 4. It's like I said, ebbs and flows. So you can't let the numbers bog you down, but luckily for the moment I'm riding a great wave, and hopefully it continues, but I'm not concerned when it does dip, because everything does dip, you know what I'm saying? It's called life, and I'm just stoked. Like, this is such an amazing opportunity, and I just wanted to hang out with you guys, you know. I had no trajectory for this. I literally, at like 9:15, was like, I feel like live streaming. And I threw together a thumbnail. It wouldn't upload. I made a beautiful thumbnail for this. It wouldn't upload. It was bigger than 2 megabytes, even though I did it in Canva, which is and then I put in YouTube thumbnail, and that's how I always make my thumbnails. But it wouldn't fit, so you got stuck with that old logo I made. And then I posted to Facebook, you know, live stream at 9:45. Of course, no one cares, and that's okay. We're just getting started, my friend. We are just getting started, my friends. So, I see one person has been here the whole time, and I love you. You're fantastic. But eventually that one will turn into 2, will turn into 200, will turn into 2,000. That's what I believe, and I say it out loud because I believe in what you speak and you put out into the ether may come into fruition. If you're negative, you're going to get negative. So if you put out positive, I feel like you'll still get negative, but you're going to get some positive too. So that's my belief in any case. So I'm going to put this back in a minute. You see I got softbox lighting, so I'm not yellow. So I'm going to show you something real quick. So this is what you guys saw before. Let me pop this on. I need this hotel. I mean, it's an okay hotel, but this one light needs to heat up. So I just wanted you to see the visual difference. Like, I was sepia toned forever. So I finally bought softbox lighting. I got 2 of them. I just have one set up right now because I'm at the hotel, and I do not want to have to pack it up. I have so much crap I have to pack up. But let's see. That's good enough. Let me pop this off and you can kind of see what it was like. It's not fully lit, but you can see the difference, right? It's just like, to me it looks yellow. It's not terrible, but obviously I'm a professional and I need the light. So what's throwing a little guap at some lighting, you know? And this camera, this webcam, is the first camera I bought, so right now this video quality is probably garbo compared to my 4K camera. I was watching my old, I watched my latest vlog, just, you know, to analyze it, and then I went back and watched my first, you know, 2 or 3, not vlogs, but when I first ever did YouTube, and I literally said, this is my second time looking at a camera, so I apologize. and I could just tell, like, the quality of the camera, obviously. I think the audio's good. Audio's good, but the quality of the camera, but whatever. But it was just such a trip to watch my old content. Some of it's cringy, but I don't care. I'm leaving it all up, so when I have kids, I have like 40, this will probably make like 50, but last time I added it up, I was at like 40, 45 hours of YouTube content of me, and like, so what I'd like is that when I have kids, that even how dumb this is right now, my kids will have video evidence, you know, they can look back at their dad when he was 25, 26, 27, 28 now, you know. I just think it's so cool, because my dad was a professional drummer with Ray Charles, and there's just no, like, evidence, and he passed away in 2011, when I was 19, but there's just, I mean, I have, like, a couple CDs, and a few, like, I mean, pictures, but there's no, like, tangible, like, evidence, you know, because back then, and I was born in 92, everything was, like, VHS and all that stuff, like, so I wanted a record for my children, is my point, you know. Like, my mom was a model, so we still have, like, the products where she's, like, on the box, you know, doing her model stuff. Like that's like tangible stuff, you know. So that's cool. But I'm doing this for me, for my kids, for my career, for so many things, for Jesus, for so many things. Like, I cannot get over how fortunate and how blessed if this takes off. And even if it doesn't, it's still awesome that I'll have this for my kids. But if it does take off, I'm just beyond blessed and so grateful. And it's all because of you guys. Because without you, I'm just some douchebag talking to a camera. So, I don't know. I think it's this the coolest. Turn that light off. The coolest coolest thing. In any case, all right. Let's. Okay, so you see the shirt? Ba-da. Bubba Town. You guys want to do me a favor? Go after this. After you hit subscribe to me, go to Bubba Town, YouTube, little search bar. Go to Bubba Town or type in George Janko, Janko, George Janko, and Bubba Town, and watch those guys. They're funny. They're great. They vlog. They do it. They inspire me. They're very inspirational. They're funny. It's just I can't even describe how great they are. But if you would do me a favor and do them a favor and pop over and check them out, because when I was about to give up, there was a handful of YouTubers I watched that helped me find my direction. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. Was find my direction in where I wanted to go and how I wanted to do this. So check them out. Check out Mark Donor. Check out Pearson Fode. Obviously, the world loves Markiplier. I love Markiplier. Check Markiplier out if you haven't. But vloggers are, I guess, I don't know how mainstream they're known. Obviously, everyone knows, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. But George Janko is best friends with Logan Paul. Mark Donor worked for Logan Paul and was good friends with him. But they're very charismatic. They're very funny. They're very entertaining, and they're beautiful human beings. These are beautiful human beings. They're honest. They're humble. They're sincere, and that's what I think you'd want. Yeah, the titles may be a little clickbaity and the thumbnails, but that's YouTube. That's YouTube. That's the way it is. But they're beautiful human beings, and if you were to do me a favor, check them out, because they inspired me, and hopefully they can inspire you. And if you are a new content creator here on the YouTube platform, I have a playlist of other people's content. It's called YouTube Tips and Tricks. It's a big playlist of videos that I've watched that have helped guide me in strategies, analytics, the algorithm, and thumbnail. Everything you can think of, I tried to save and put into that playlist. So if that's what you're doing, maybe give that a look. Give that a look, and hopefully it helps you out. Because I'm only here to help, to put smiles on faces, and heck, if I think I can make a career out of this, anybody can. So, because I'm nobody special. I'm just a dude with a camera and an opinion. And that's all you need. Be honest, be humble, be sincere. And there's 4 million people, over 4 million people here in my Los Angeles area. There's over 360 million people in the United States, and there's over 7 billion people in the world. So someone out there will like your content. Just keep it up, stay consistent, stay beautiful, and just do you. And now if your goal is to make content that's negative and derogatory and hurtful, well, you shouldn't exist. But if your goal is to be positive or just entertaining, just entertainment, just funny ha-has, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. This is where it's at. This is where it's going. This is where it's been. It's just finally recognized by the world that cable is out. Streaming it's all about Hulu, Netflix, all that. Cable is dead. it's all about the internet. It's all about streaming. So whether it be YouTube or Netflix, the world is shifting and they're finally recognizing it. It's been like 5 years in the making, but it's been 10 years altogether that YouTube has made millionaires. You know, longer, but you know what I'm saying. So the juxtaposition is transitioning. So it's now. Now is the time. If there's ever a time, if it wasn't 3 years ago, if I would have just stuck to it 3 years ago when it was really popping, but it's definitely re-popping. It is re-popping. So vlogs are hot. Entertainment's always been entertaining. So if you can figure out a little niche and stick to your niche. Don't make a YouTube channel with different categories. Algorithm hates that. And I'm doing that right now. Because I had no audience, so I threw up some TikToks. And I didn't intend to throw up more than like 4 or 5. But all of a sudden they were getting 400, now 800, now 1,800 views. So the algorithm doesn't like it. So but in any case, when you first start off, my opinion is kind of do whatever it takes. But find a niche and don't be vague in your content. Like, if it's gaming, it's gaming. Like I did gaming, try not to laugh. Like I copied, basically Markiplier, you know, or Jacksepticeye, or any of the 27 million subscribed YouTubers, you know, because nothing's new anymore, nothing's original. It's just a different rendition of something that's already been done. You know, how many vacuum cleaners are there out there? You know. So I did the gaming and I did the try not to laughs, and that was fun, but not my thing. So right now I'm trying to do the vlogs and I want to sing, and I think that might be okay. But I want to get off the TikToks. I want to use my own voice and sing, which isn't great. I'm no professional, but I have the confidence enough to at least try, hit upload, and see what happens. And that's all you just need to have, is the confidence to just try and hit that button. Because if it's sitting in your camera roll, as Mark Donor says, if it's sitting in your camera roll, how many views is it going to get? 0. Nada. Zip. But if you just hit upload, and you just... and you can handle if someone says something mean. I've only gotten one mean comment. I've had 11... I just hit 11,000 views. One mean comment out of 11,000 views, so I'm lucky, I guess. Everything else has been, you know, nice or encouraging or just good video, you know, and I love it. I mean, that's so sweet, and that's why we do it. We as in like I'm a YouTuber, which I'm not, because in my opinion, a YouTuber gets paid. I'm a content creator. I create content because I love to create content. If I ever do get to make money doing it, but what's a label is a label, whatever. But if you just have the confidence to just hit upload, what's the worst that's going to happen? You have an Instagram. What's the difference? If you do a Reels or an IGTV video or a Facebook Live thing, chuck it on YouTube. That way it's permanent, and if you ever made money, that's what passive income is. Like, you just make a video, and if it keeps getting views, Markiplier, I was looking at his analytics, and he had a video from like 6 years ago, and it's still getting 2,600, like 2,600 or something views a day from like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Like, wow, you know. So it's just, YouTube is, I think it's just a blessing. If you can make it, it's a blessing, and if you don't make it, at least you had fun doing it. As long as you have fun doing it, that's all that matters. Just have fun. Life is so short, and life is such a gift. Do not wake up and do shit you don't want to do. I mean, if you have to work, yeah, we all have to work. But at the end of the day, when you get off work, find a passion, find a hobby, find something that gets you going, that fills your heart with joy. And do that, because that's the point in life. That is the purpose of life. That is the meaning of life, is to be happy and to find joy and fulfillment in what drives you, what grounds you, what inspires you. Whatever it is, it could be anything or it could be nothing. Whatever puts that smile on that beautiful face of yours, that's all that matters. So go to work, Do your hustle, do your grind, but when you get home to your family or to whatever, hug them, kiss them, tell them you love them, and come together and do something that makes you guys smile and happy, and go to bed happy. Because no one should go to bed angry. Go to bed happy, even though you know you have to get up the next day and start it all over again. If you ended that day on a positive note, you can remind yourself, I'll do the same thing the next day. So yeah, work may suck, but when I get home, I'm gonna go bang, 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 and I'm gonna be happy, happy, happy. That's the point I'm trying to get across. If there's any point I can get across, is life is very short. You don't know how short it is until you almost go. So just don't waste time. I've wasted enough darn time. I wasted 5 years. 5 years of my life. And I do not want to waste another minute. So, I don't want you to waste another minute too. So, in any case. That's that point. So my point was, yeah, check out George Janko. Gosh, I could go on and on about a good handful of YouTubers that are just phenomenal. In my last vlog, and I'll see if I can put them in the description. I can't remember. I haven't done a live stream in so long. I threw my Instagram in the description, but I didn't throw any other links in besides my Instagram. If I can, I will. But if not, my latest vlog called Copyright This, Honest Truth or Brutal Truth, something like that. In the description is a link to George Janko, to Mark Donor, to I think Saxon Charbonneau, Markiplier, Adelia Clark, and her twin sister, Lyra Clark. Check those, they're out because they're like a group, and they're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people, and they've inspired me. And I was even on Instagram, and I sent them messages, and they even opened my messages on Instagram, and I was like, they didn't respond, but I was like, Mark Donor opened my message, Markiplier opened my message, Lyra Clark opened my message, Adelia Clark opened my message, Saxon has opened multiple of my messages, Pearson Faudet opened my message, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, people with like millions of subscribers, and obviously billions of views. Markiplier has like 17 billion views or something like that. I'm like, they saw my face. Like, that's so cool. Like, and hopefully I hope to be friends with them, you know, like that's the goal. I'd like to be able to like shake Mark Donor's hand and be like, what's up, dude? You know, you inspired me, and now let's be homies. Like, that's one of my mini goals. That, you know, Markiplier, George Janko, the people that inspired me, if I could just shake their hand, that would be very cool. Because we all live in LA, become friends or not, you know, but to just tell them, like, if there was a way to just tell Mark Donor, George Janko, Saxon, Pearson, Markiplier, Logan Paul, and even Jake Paul lately, you guys inspired me so much to keep doing this, and you guys just mean the world to me, and you guys are beautiful, beautiful human beings. If I could just say that to them, that would be so cool. Someday. Someday. For sure, someday. I have no clue if there's been cursing or the N-word in this music. I'm sorry if there has been. I can barely hear it. I just didn't want you guys to just have to hear my monotone voice. I was hoping to have some non-copyright music for streaming, but I just keep hearing the N-word. I just was hoping for like melodies, you know. Try searching it again. Sorry. Non-copyright background for YouTube presentations. Okay, so maybe there's no words. Oh, it's one song. Well, I guess it is for a presentation. Here's a 6-minute song. Freestyle hip hop. I don't want words. I just would like a melody so my viewers don't lose their mind listening to my freaking voice. Non-copyright songs for YouTube. Here we are. Let's see. Give it a little fast forward. Sorry, gotta start. Hopefully this is better. Let's check the OBS. How are we doing? Okay, I'm gonna turn that down just a smeckle. Oh, fuck it. I keep swearing. I just want a little background audio, you know, it's just to fill the monotony. But OBS looks like it's spiking. That's better. No, that's... Okay. Again, I haven't live streamed in a while, so I'm just trying to get the acoustics and everything right. It's been like 4 months since I've live streamed. And even that was, you know, quite the trial. But I can see that the music is good and my voice is good. I peak every once in a while, but there's not much I can do about that with my voice. So, in any case, I'm trying to see if I messed up my hair. Oh, wow. That's one thing I'm blessed. I wake up and I go, alright, good to go. I hop out the shower, I run a comb through it, boom. So I'm blessed with a good head of hair. I need a haircut. I've been meaning to do that for like 2 weeks. Is just get a haircut. But I just haven't gotten around to it. As you can see, oh my gosh, I'm so not used to live streaming. I'm like, it's not a mirror. There's some cowlicks and shit. Taki mushrooms. YouTube algorithm. I didn't curse. In any case. Yeah, it's pretty cool. See, I keep thinking, because over here, it's over there, but it's over here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But let's see, I'll pick this up for a second. You can see softbox lighting. Probably very bright, so I won't leave it there too long. Yeah. In any case. Oh, I have the pink border around finally. I forgot I did that. I always wanted to have like a pink border. Pink, hot pink is my, like 80s pink is my favorite color. And I always wanted to have like a beveled border, you know. And somehow I just accidentally like uploaded media image and I was able to do it. And I was like, are you kidding me? As soon as I stopped doing gaming content and I'm filming, you know, vlogs, not, you know, webcam stuff, of course. But in any case, maybe if, you know, we get more subscribers and more viewers, then we can do an actual live stream and I don't have to come up with all of the stuff. We can, you know, have a banter back and forth. And speaking of banter, that was the old name of the podcast that I was going to do with my sister that never came to fruition. But I did make, like I said, a new friend here at the hotel who's a smart, beautiful human being, and hopefully we'll be doing a podcast together. She's very intelligent and she's very quick-witted, so hopefully you guys will get to experience some podcasts with her and I in the future, if not near future, would be pretty sick. And obviously we'll upload that from on here with video and then just audio on Spotify and Apple, wherever we can stream it, I'm going to stream it. Wherever I can send it, I'm going to send it. Wherever I can post it, I'm going to post it, just like I do all of this. You know, every time I upload to YouTube, it goes to Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Pinterest, Discord, Reddit, everywhere. I just send it out into the ether and just let it pray. So, that'll be dope. That would be really cool, because, you know, who doesn't like a good podcast? You know. And we'll have some pretty interesting topics, some off-the-wall crazy topics, some neutral topics, you know. But we'll get deep into it. Hopefully we'll be doing that. For sure, for sure. But yeah, it looks like we're at 55 minutes now. I do appreciate everything, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoyed, please, that subscribe is free. Tell your friends, your family, please. If I've impacted your life, please just hit that subscribe. If I put a smile on your face, please. It's just I despise having to ask for people to subscribe. But, you know, it's just the way it is for now. Eventually, I'll be able to just shut up about it. But for now, I'm a beginner and I'm new, even though I've been doing it for 1.5 years, 2 years. I'm consistent now, you guys. I'm consistent now, and I'm not going anywhere. So I can assure you that if you hit that subscribe, I'm not going anywhere. But let's wrap up the next 4 minutes. And I just can't thank you guys enough. Let's think. Let me think for just a moment. Yeah, pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover. I don't know. I just feel blessed, and I hope you guys feel blessed too, even in this hard time. The algorithm doesn't like when you use the word. So that's why I say coronavirus. Hopefully the algorithm doesn't pick that up as much as the other 19, if you know what I'm saying. It doesn't like it at all. It will just send your stuff to the darkness, never to be seen. And if you don't know that about like the algorithm, and if you don't study the algorithm when you're making content, then you're up shit's creek. Because now that they've updated it, and you know you can select this content is not for children, you can get away with, you know, a few swear words here and there, and not lose monetization. Even though I'm not monetized, I still need to know all this. But there's still some keywords that you just don't use. Obviously, like when you're on a plane, you know what I'm saying? If you're on a plane, you don't say certain words because you're going to end up handcuffed by the, you know, the marshal or whatever they're called on the plane. So it's basically the same thing. Just know what to say, know what not to say, and if you're a swearer, curser, like I am, just work on it. No one's perfect, but if you have editing software, YouTube can still, if you don't drop the audio, you can mask it with a beep, but cut it, drop the decibels to 0, so there's no words, and then throw in your beep, whatever noise you want to put in there. But if you don't drop the decibels, the algorithm can possibly still pick up that you just said expletive. So be sure to, when you are going to do that, cut the segment, drop the audio, and then you can either just leave it blank, so you go, you know, you'll say your words and then you'll see that I said the F word, but there's just no noise. Or you can just chuck in like a duck sound or whatever noise you want. That's easy. But just be sure to drop the decibels. So the algorithm, because you got to work with the algorithm, because the algorithm is a fickle thing. But if you get it, which I'm still trying to get, I mean, I don't know if anyone really gets it, but little tips and tricks, like I said, in that playlist I have of YouTube tips and tricks, it'll teach you a lot of these things. It'll give you a structured plan on how to, the first 15 seconds of your video is so important, because if you do not capture them, which I'm terrible at, the first 15 seconds, I don't think about that, but I say it, even though I know it, I don't think about it when I'm making a video. But the first 15 seconds is where you're going to grab someone, and if you don't grab them in that first 5 to 15 seconds, they say 15, but it's like 5 seconds, like TikTok. If you don't get them on the first millisecond, because you know, our brains are just like, no. If you don't grab them in the first 5 to 15 seconds, they're outie. They're clicking on something else. I'm shocked how quick. Like, I don't do YouTube the way other people do. Like, I find the content I want and I watch it. Like, I go, you know. But some people it's just boom, not good enough. So they'll just fly on by. But in any case, I've worked the algorithm where I'm roughly, depending on the analytics I'm looking at, I'm trying to remember. But I'm basically like 50% to 40 to 50% United States, and then Canada, the UK, Australia, the Philippines, Indonesia, and then all the other countries. I even got a message from someone, a Christian music artist from Africa. So I was talking to him about a month ago for a while. So my videos are making it to Africa. So if you know how to work the algorithm, I don't have the subscribers, but I have the global reach. Same with my Instagram. I learned the Instagram algorithm. So I only have 1,150 followers on Instagram, but my reach is global, just not big. Do you get what I'm saying? So at least I have that reach, so remember, positive thoughts out into the ether, when it does pop off, I will already be in Australia, the UK, Indonesia, the Philippines, Germany, Poland, Austria. I'm already there on YouTube and Instagram. So when something does pop off, I don't have to worry about, okay, how am I, now that I'm popping off in the United States, how am I going to get to Mexico, Canada, Brazil, Europe? I'm already there. So that's mind-boggling. If you learn the algorithm and how to do SEO, how to tag, how to implement the right tools, it probably took maybe 500 hours of research to get there. But if you're willing to put in the time and the effort, they say you're a professional once you do something for 10,000 hours. Or you're, not professional, but you're... Sorry, I can't think of the word. In any case, yeah, if you just put in the time and the energy, sky's the freaking limit. I have reached... You can name any country. I'm sure I've touched. One person at least has seen a video in like at least any major country. Like in Australia, I think it's at like 157. I looked at my algorithm before I did this. Like 157 views from Australia. That's not a lot, but I'm in Australia. I have 200 something. I don't know, 200 something in the UK. It's not a lot, but I'm in the UK. Like, apparently in Indonesia, I have like 1,000. I don't know how that happened. I've never tagged Indonesia, but love you, Indonesia. Love the world, love all you. So, practice, practice, practice makes perfect. And remember, my friends, consistency, consistency, consistency. That is the most important thing. Thumbnails on YouTube are golden. They're the most important thing when it comes to YouTube, but also consistency. If you aren't consistent, like if you watch YouTube enough, you hate when Markiplier misses 2 days. You're like, I get you have a life, but I need your content. So you need to be consistent, and these guys know it, and they do it, So yeah, they may miss like 2 days. They have lives. That's fine. But they upload, and they've been uploading for years. Consistently for years. And that's how you do it. If you grind hard for a month, like I did for 2 months, and then you stop, you go from 50 subscribers back down to 23. That's what happened to me. Now we're up to almost 80. I can't remember the exact number. Yesterday I was at like 70. The day before I was at 66. I just did a 55 subscriber thank you like a week and a half ago. It's slowly growing. That's all that matters. I haven't had one day where I've been lower. So I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I just want to tell you guys that I love you. You guys mean the world to me. And without you, there's no point in really doing this. So, don't forget to stay positive, my friends. Wake up happy. Go to bed happy. Because know that life is a blessing. Life is a gift. And it's your choice to wake up happy. Because life is your movie. Everyone else is an extra. I've said it before and I'll say it again in another video. Life is your movie. Everyone else is an extra. So you make your own damn movie. You go win yourself an Emmy. Or Oscar. Or whatever those are called. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.